They were, like you said, 7 feet. They said that they're slender or elongated. They had yellow glowing eyes, and sometimes they wear helmets. And they said there was some sort of solar visor type mask on them. So there was like some sort of face covering that they wore these masks, but you couldn't really see much inside. And like you said, black armor as well. And how they got around was jetpacks, gliders, which would be described as like these silent flying machines. Now, it, people said drones, but I don't think we're thinking drones that we have. They're kind of like maybe a more advanced type of drone because again, silent. Whereas our drones are, it's you can't mistake a drone when you hear one. It's like the quadcopter type ones. And like you said, they like to immobilize their victim. They were using either lasers or some sort of electric weapons. They also said to have night vision, infrared gear. They would usually attack at night, and they were usually away from the villages or out of in the jungle peripheries kind of thing. They would look for solitary individuals. So if you were out walking by yourself, that you were more likely to get abducted. Of course, like you said about the cow mutilations, they said there was surgical precision with removing skin or facial tissue. Some of the victims would be no face at all, and like the wounds, there was bloodless wounds, kind of like just like the cow mutilations, because that's one thing that is quite the similarity that we're finding is that cow mutilations, there's always no blood, and they're sentient enough to avoid any type of, like, if they put up any type of surveillance, they weren't around. Some of the survivors say that these attackers, they swore that they were talking in Spanish or English or with accents. And one of them said that they heard a gringo speaking with a gringo, like a person speaking in Spanish, but with a gringo accent. So like, what are they? What are these? The government said like, oh, they're pirates, or it was also attributed to miners, because there is a lot of gold in this area.